Hey everyone, so today's video we're going to be doing some summons. We got this really cool 1+1 event, and for that I figured I'd show my face so we can see just pure disappointment in action, because a lot of times I've summoned a couple of these shards without you guys seeing my face, just the huffing and puffing. I think a lot of you will get joy out of me pulling so poorly. And then some of you will be disappointed along with me, and those are the people I truly enjoy and like, so thank you for that, not the haters. We're also going to be talking about the heroes in this most recent limited summon, because I actually think they're kind of underrated, especially Alicia. And then we're also going to talk about index summon, because I've seen some people, in Discord and things like that are a little confused about it. So first things first, okay? We did get a patch note update. I thought I saved it there, but I didn't. So this week we have 1+1 summons, which is what we're doing today. And then next week, for the 2-year anniversary, they're doing something called an index summon. So what an index summon is if you go into your index and you look at all of the legendaries that you don't have, those heroes are the ones that will be guaranteed to pull. So for me, you see I have at least, 6 red, green, blue heroes? So I have 6 red, green, blue heroes that I don't have. And then I also have some LDs. Couple things to know about index summon. If you have all red, green, blue heroes, if you have all of them, that doesn't mean that you're guaranteed to just pull these light and dark heroes. You have the same chance of pulling light and dark heroes as you do on any other banner, but if you do pull a light and dark hero during the index summon, it will be one of these heroes that you don't have. Okay, so that's pretty important. The other distinction is, again, if you pull heroes during the index summon, it's a red, green, blue, it is going to be one of the heroes that you don't have. I'm almost positive this is up to 3 times, or maybe 2. It might just be 2. They've had like 3 different summon events, and some of them are 2 and some of them are 3, so maybe index summon is just 2. So people are wondering, which one is better to pull on. I think a lot of people already pulled a bunch of summons on this 1+1, which I think is the better event, mainly because it's running alongside this Dragon Cup rally, which you get one of those matrices, which is something new that they did, 3 months ago. So you can get 10 of these hero card fragments, and then you get a legendary book of the master, also with some stardust. So pulling on summon rallies and summon events is the best time to use your shards, to get these extra rewards along with an epic book, which is really good. I think it's way more important than a specific hero than that you would pull. Now, there are some exceptions. If you're missing just a really, really strong hero, you have most of the heroes in the game, at least from, wood, fire, water. But let's say you're missing Flaming Mila, who is really, really good, and she's the only one, or she's one of 2, then yeah, it probably makes sense to save for your index summon instead of doing, going all out on the 1+1. But the value that you get from this 1+1, like 4 legendaries, for the price of 2, I think is too good to pass up. So without that, with that being said, let's get into the summons. We'll do our 1 free summon here, and then we'll do our 1 free summon here. Alrighty. Let's see what we get. In the past, none of these events have been kind to me, and there you go. Starting off with the rare tax. I'd say that's fitting. I've seen some crazy pulls, and I've seen some really bad pulls, so I don't know where we're going to fall in line. Heroes like this, I was just about to say, not really looking for any epics other than maybe the light and dark epics. I still need a couple copies of Royce. Any of the new light and dark epics will be good. I have full intention of dipping into our gems, which is okay. That's why we save them up for times like this. All right, Arendelle. He's actually come alive recently because of Witch of the Wind. Some good epics. I don't need them, but for anybody who's newer player. Okay, another rare tax. Those have been good epics. Still not into pity yet. I think we had hit a legendary pretty recently, so the 100 shards actually might be our full pity. How'd you guys do on your summons? Did you do well, or did you get garbage? It's usually polar opposites. It's usually, oh, I got pure garbage, or I had the best pulls ever. There really isn't an in between. Man, three rare pops and 80 pulls. To be expected. All right, so we got it early. Okay, another nice light epic. Oh, wow. Wow, Alicia. Okay, this is a good pull for me. Nice. Let's see what the bonus is. Elise, this is also another good pull. Okay, well, I'd say that's a good start. This is already better than what I would have planned on. So not too shabby. Okay. And let's see what the other one is. Oh, wow, early too, so we didn't have to waste a whole lot of things. Ralph, okay, not a bad pull. And then the bonus, that's bad. That is not good. But hey, I'd say, I mean, what'd we get that in? 112 shards? Sorry, 110 shards? Yeah, wasn't bad. Okay, cool. I'll take that. And like I said, the real benefit of this is you get these hero selector cards, which can turn into any legendary, which is really strong. You get the epic book and the legendary book as well. So I think that's worth it. Don't be tempted to keep pulling. Do your 1+1s and then get out of there. I got 32k left. I can do this index summon next week if I wanted to try and pull for Maeve, which is a hero I'm still missing, which would be good. But in my opinion, the index summon for somebody like me that purchases some things in game, that index summon really isn't as important because I have the ability to get these hero selector cards where it just lets me pick any hero anyway. So I'm not going to waste my my gems and stuff on stuff like that. So last thing I want to talk to you guys about before we get out of here is this limited summon. So I did a video yesterday on this hero. I don't know if he's bugged or whatever. I don't know how many times I have previewed a hero and the damage output looks bad. I did the same thing for like Adeline. And in the end, something changed without them telling anybody. But all of a sudden, she started hitting really hard. So I don't know if the same's going to be done for this guy. But one of the comments I had yesterday was, hey, where else can you use this hero other than PvP? And the answer is really nowhere. He is purely a PvP hero. He brings he brings nothing to the table in regards to dungeons. His trait is completely useless because it doesn't pull bosses to the back, similar to what like the Dark Twin does. This is okay because it keeps him healthy, but at the same time, all it does is deal damage. And as we talked yesterday in the video, it doesn't ignore defense. It doesn't have any, it doesn't bring along any kind of negative debuff or anything like that. So there's no reason to run him in a dungeon team. He's not going to be good in Ash Magisteria or anything like that, and he's not going to be good in Guild versus Environment. He's going to be used in Guild versus Guild to take fastest heroes to the back with him, and then just kind of tank and be a RTA pick. But with his damage right now, I just don't think he's viable. Jerome, though, I think Jerome is a top tier hero. This guy continues to get better and better, and they buffed him kind of. I still haven't noticed if this is working or not. I talked about it in the winners and losers video that I made about the balance patch. He gains an extra turn whenever he's ascended if somebody gets defense up or shield. The problem is the guard set is proccing his extra turn before the round starts, so you actually lose this. So if you were to attack somebody that got defense up, like in the past, if you attacked a Nero, he would get an extra turn and go immediately and just take out 2 people, which was great. But if somebody's running a guard set now and he attacks somebody like Nero, he already used up his extra turn. So it kind of hurts him. Whether or not they're planning on fixing that or if that's working as intended, I don't know. But either way, you can build him just very fast, high attack, because he can't ever crit, and he will take out some of the best tanks. So if you're missing a Jerome and you really like PvP, he is a fantastic pick. And then Alicia, this is a hero that came onto the scene and was viewed as pretty bad. One of the things working against her is she has True Strike in her masteries. I think they meant for her to be dual purpose whenever they first released her, but since they introduced the new dungeon stages from 17 to 20, her trait has become extremely relevant in 3 separate dungeons. So she's extremely relevant in Tulpa, which is, I think, her main purpose, but Ash also counterattacks, and so does Gemini Dragon. So she can be used in all 3 of those dungeons. So I would not sleep on her. I think she pairs really well with heroes like Gavin. That's like peanut butter and jelly, basically. But she can pair well with Rosalie as well, and maybe even heroes like who's the other one? I can't think of it, but another high damage dealer. Any kind of damage dealer she's going to pair well with. So I think this limited summon is actually pretty good, especially with the chance that they increase this guy's damage. I wouldn't hedge on that, but at the same time, the other 2 heroes are very good. So anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. If you guys liked seeing my ugly face, let me know. If you don't, that's also okay too. Put it in the comments. It won't hurt my feelings. Maybe a little bit, but it's okay. That's the way the world works. But that's all I got. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.